Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie and welcome to my homeschool. Right now I am going to go ahead and give you a room tour for our homeschool room. We actually don't have a homeschool room. We actually homeschool right here in our living room. So let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to see when we come into our homeschool room, sorry if it's too dark, is our flag. And we say our Pledge of Allegiance every morning. And behind the flag, let me just move it out of the way here. Over here I have a chalkboard that is actually painted onto the wall, and we have our calendar. It is February now. But behind the flag here, I have lots of extra supplies. These two shelves, this one and this one, are all art supplies. And then as I go down further, there's more art supplies there. And then the bottom down here is all school books that we will be using next year. And the very bottom down there is all National Geographic books. So let me go ahead, and we have lots of crayons and things like that. Up here on the top, we have our globe, and the kids put all of their work that they've completed like that. They put it right there on top of my cabinet. And I have my little school bus up here, and we use these big huge dice for math problems. And I have my clock, and that's an ornament that one of the ladies at Heritage Girls got for us at the swap. And now you can see my cabinet. All of my homeschool basically is in here, all of it, for the next 2 years. So right here we have our daily log, daily days of the week, I guess you would say, and our weather chart. And this is really neat because you can take this off, and it has the Velcro on the back of it, and put it back on. And all of these are actually stuck on here with Velcro. And same thing over here, I have a little school bus that sticks on there with Velcro to tell us what month it is. And this is the name of our homeschool. And then inside our cabinet, this is what we have inside. On the top shelf here, right here, we have the books that both kids are using together, which is our Abeka books and our social studies book, health books. This is for Play-Doh monsters. These are our reference books. I don't have that many. Like I said, I've been homeschooling a while, so don't really need that many, I guess. But those are our reference books. This right here is all of Ella's books that she will need to get out when we have school. And then these are just their art tables, and underneath that is the big box that now holds our phonics tiles. And then these are books that Troy has finished, and some of his words that are in a bag there. And then this side is Troy's, and I'll explain what's in these binders on a different video. And then all of this is stuff for 4th through 6th grade. And our family Bible is down there. But most of that is 4th through 6th grade. So let's go ahead and close that back. And then over here, we've got our little caddy that holds everything. I've got stickers up here in the corner, tissues there, lots and lots and lots of pencils in that, math manipulatives, bookmarks, vocabulary stuff. Down here I've got crayons, or not crayons, I'm sorry, glue and scissors, and down there is where I have all of our flashcards. And then on the side here, we have our headphones for our computer, which sits right here on this lovely gigantic desk. If you can see all of that, it's my gigantic desk that my mom got me. And then typically over here on our desk, we have a box of crayons. And then this is here because I just picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and it goes really great with the ones that we already have from National Geographic. This is also from National Geographic Kids. We have our Bible. That back there is our colored pencils and our temperature chart. And we have our nature. This one's my daughter's, and it's doing really great. It's a Colia, and then that one's also Colia. It was planted the same time as this one, but it's not doing great, and I'm not sure why. And the kids have like a little rock garden in there, if you can see those. Those are really cute. Like there's a smiley face one, and a puppy dog, and these are all rocks that they've found in our local area, and we paint some and we put them out also, which is really cool. And then I have my laminator and my hole punch. And then this is a stick craft that my daughter's not done with yet. And then right here, this is our library center. Of course, this is just something else, but this is our library center right here. All those books are from the library, and that's the bag that we take them to the library in. This is those sketch pads, and then sunglasses and some games. And then right here we have our calendar that the kids actually check off. It hasn't been changed to February yet, just because we haven't started our first school week in February yet, so we haven't got to that point. And then they have some scissors and coupons and stuff hanging there. And then down here we have all of our games that we use for school. And we do typically use most of these. We have Boggle Jr. Let me get around here a little bit. Yahtzee, Labyrinth, Scrabble. This green one here is an origami kit. We have a place value game. So, and then we have just regular games like the Trouble pop-up game and Chutes and Ladders. We have Bibleopoly on the bottom there that we like to play. And then down here, so we don't have a mess, we have the kids' shoes. Each of the kids have a little basket where their shoes go, which is always really, really nice. This right here is actually for the Adventures and Odysseys that we rent from the library, because I don't want the kids messing with the cases or destroying the cases. So I put them in here, and it just stays here because that way we can remember it. And that's a game that my daughter has not finished. It's just a little craft stick game thing. And then we have our couch, of course, and we're in the living room, obviously. And then these are the books that typically lay out. Sometimes we'll have high fives, sometimes we'll have highlights. Just depends on what we have for that day or what comes in the mail that week. And then we have a Wii, so the Wii remote kind of hangs out right here. And we use that for schoolwork as well. So, and then up here we have our Melissa and Doug responsibility chart that has some of their contributions listed on it. Most of them are listed on it right there. And then we actually have clear table also, but it doesn't fit. And then we have, this is set up for this week, and this is our prayers for the week of what we're going to pray for. This is actually our prayer board that it's usually full with different crafts that the kids have done, but right now it's empty because today is Sunday. And then as we come around, there's the highlights. There's actually a stack of them there, just in case the kids want that. And I have coffee. Just in case the kids want some of those, there's a high five, some highlights. And then under this table down here is where I store all of our we have an alphabet puzzle craft thing here for my kindergartner, and compound word craft for my second grader. And then that's a wipe-off board. That's a busy bag. So there's tons of little activity things here. And the way that these work, some of them are like this, some of them are a little different. This is just one I happen to pull out. But they just match it up with that on there, which is really neat. But their file folder games are all in here. And I have different levels, like I have a Minions one that's got all kinds of contractions, and I have several math ones. I have Days of Creation, Apple adding, things like that. And that just kind of hangs out underneath there. And then over here we have our little mini piano and our guitar. That's my son's guitar, his ukulele, violin, and guitar. So that's our room tour. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe right down here below, and we'll see you next time.